Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new Jurassic World Dominion official TV spot breakdown. Recently we've been doing this for trailers, images and TV spots, and today we have a brand new one. Yes, technically today we also had another brand new one to do with Maisie and Beta, but not too much was discussed throughout that TV spot to warrant a whole video around it. I will mention it briefly in this video, but for today's video we are focusing solely on the Malta TV spot, the one we got I think on the 29th of April, so not too long ago. But I have actually managed to find a fair few amounts of details and Easter eggs throughout this TV spot, so if you're excited, be sure to subscribe for more content coming very soon for Jurassic World Dominion. But without any further ado, I think it's time to get straight into it. The TV spot opens up to a glorious shot of the country of Malta, a small island off the coast of Italy. Within this shot we can see a marina full of boats with a riverside road. Judging by the looks and the buildings on the right hand side, I presume this to be in the region of Valletta within Malta. Unfortunately, I can't find the exact road that was featured within Google Earth that is shown here, but the best possible location was this one I was able to find. However, this leads us to a tunnel and a roundabout, whereas the shot in the TV spot does not. The road actually bends round, continuing to the marina. Almost immediately we then cut to a scene where we see Claire Deering looking down in fear towards someone or something. We'll get back to that later in the video. But she seems to be holding a photograph of someone with patterned long hair, assuming to be belong to a girl. I also noticed there's a bit of dark hair from a taller person off to the right of the photograph that's been cut off. This looks remarkably similar to the photo that Maisie saw her mother in when she first finds out that Benjamin Lockwood has died. The photo with Iris and her cloned mother. This potentially means that Claire is trying to locate and find Maisie, who might have been taken by Biosyn, as we see her with Dr. Wu in a more recent TV spot talking about baby Beta. Now, the next scene shows Claire is clearly showing a photograph to someone. We can see she is slightly angled away from the door where we see the Atrociraptor appear. Judging by what I can see, I originally thought this to be Ghost the Atrociraptor, the alpha of the pack. But after the lighting changes, I now think it might be Tiger instead. But it is obvious that Claire is showing a picture of Maisie, and or Maisie's mother technically, to someone. But who is this someone? Could it be the long rumoured Charlotte Lockwood, a relative of Benjamin Lockwood? I assume Charlotte would know something about Maisie, or at least know who she is and her whereabouts. And then this could be the way we get the introduction of Charlotte Lockwood within the Jurassic universe. The Atrociraptor lashes out at Claire as it seems all over for her. I don't see how she could have survived that jump from the Atrociraptor, but it does suspiciously cut off at a perfect time to leave enough time on screen for someone to jump in front and sacrifice themselves. I presume that whoever she was talking to sacrifices her life to save Claire. Or maybe Claire's able to dodge the Atrociraptor attack and the Atrociraptor gets preoccupied with the other person in the room and kills that person off. All the while, Claire escapes with her life. I then think that Claire runs out onto the rooftops of Malta whilst narrowly escaping the jaws of Tiger, where it then continues to the rooftop chase scene that we saw from the trailer, in the first trailer that is. However, the slightly extended scene of Claire Deering making the jump shows off the Maltese flag, confirming that this takes place within Malta in this world, and I do presume the country of Malta will be mentioned, either on screen subtitles or by the characters themselves. Now, this is taken from a Korean TV spot, so unfortunately there are some subtitles blocking some potential key details. Nonetheless, we get another new shot of Owen Grady being chased by these Atrociraptors in the tight streets of Malta. Now, thanks to that Edmund Lounge, I was able to find the exact filming location of this scene, and it turns out it's only one street away from the place where the Allosaurus and the Carnotaurus Plaza mayhem occurs. So this scene takes place towards the late half of the Atrociraptor attack for Owen Grady, just before he meets the Allosaurus and the Carnotaurus. The chase continues as we see new shots of Red and Ghost attacking Owen's motorcycle, before we then cut to a very quick shot where we see Ghost snap out at some pedestrian. This shows that they still have their natural killer instincts to go for easy prey, but it also proves they've been tasked in hunting down specifically Owen Grady here. So something, potentially mind control, is happening where they're focused on both Claire and Owen. We see Tiger get absolutely clotheslined like we saw in trailer 2 before the plaza scene is shown off again, but slightly extended, where we see the Atrociraptors being very clumsy and destroying tables and chairs, whilst also slipping over whilst they chase Owen on the motorcycle. On second thought, the Atrociraptor I thought that was red could actually be Panthera instead. I still find it quite difficult to work out who is who, unfortunately. However, the chase then continues before the sudden showcase of the Korean Jurassic World Dominion logo appears. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, that was the full breakdown of the Malta TV spot. Now, in the recent TV spot that we got that featured mainly Maisie and Baby Beta, there weren't too many new scenes. The only new scene that we got was Maisie looking into a cage where Baby Beta has been captured. I can only assume that this is Dr. Wu's planning. He wanted Baby Beta to create something else or maybe stop something else. Potentially creating locusts because they may have been on the brink of extinction could have been a possibility, but accidentally, because some genetic sequencing went wrong, the locusts may have unfortunately grown to a huge size, and then that might be the reason why they need Beta's DNA to stop the massive growth of locusts potentially. And then that will set up the subplot and the main plot and all of that jazz. But overall, this Malta sequence seems like it's going to be fantastic. My only concern is that I think it's only going to be around maybe 20 to 30 minutes long, and it's unfortunate because Malta is such a beautiful country, and in fact I really do want to go there after Jurassic World Dominion to check out all of the filming locations, but the country is so beautiful I feel like it needs to have more time taken place within this setting, especially how the Atrociraptors fit very, very well. But ultimately, I guess for how much is going to be shown in this movie, that's a really good decent time length for Malta. So far, the dinosaurs that we know are in Malta are unfortunately just the Atrociraptors, Carnotaurus and Allosaurus. We're unaware of what else could be within it. Either way, I'm very excited to see what comes for Jurassic World Dominion. We've got 40 days left to go until the Jurassic World Dominion officially releases across the whole globe. And yes, South Korea do technically get it first. It will be May 31st for the majority of people across the earth, whilst the South Koreans get to watch it. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's video, feel free to press that like button, and if you think I deserve it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date for Jurassic World Dominion. Most importantly, and all I ask for from you guys today, is to make sure you're staying safe out there, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you. Did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.